everyone, it's Amanda here with your August 2019 RuneScope, and it's also the 6th year anniversary of my RuneScope's channel here on YouTube. I posted my first video way back in August of 2013, so I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you for supporting the channel, all of my subscribers, those of you who stop by every month and watch the videos, my clients, especially my regulars. Many of you have been with me since the start, so I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that and say thank you so much. This channel's grown totally organically, just from YouTube and from anybody out there who shares my videos, because I have a full-time job too, so I don't have time to do like a Twitter or a Facebook, so it's solely just this channel and the email address. So I want to thank you all for sharing my videos, liking, letting people know, recommending people to come get a reading from me, your friends and family. So I greatly appreciate it, and just wanted to acknowledge that and say a thank you to all of you. This month, along with our runes, we will be using the Cosmic Tarot, and this is by Norbert Loesch. And then, as always, you can join me for part 2 of your August reading over on Vimeo. This month, we're going to be pulling and interpreting one card from the Astrological Oracle by Antonella Castelli and Lunaea Weatherstone. It's a beautiful deck, and this deck also really will touch on like timing for things a lot more than some others because of the astrology, you know, the moon and phases and things like that. So definitely check that out. The link is below in the box. Don't forget your mid-year check-in RuneScope is over on my Vimeo channel as well. That's covering the rest of the year. If you didn't get a chance to check those out last month, be sure to do so this time. But I think I've covered all of the housekeeping stuff, but let's move on without further ado and see what August holds in store. Hey Aquarius, let's see which runes want to talk to you about August 2019 for Aquarians. August 2019 for Aquarius. What is going on with the Aquas? August 2019. So as always, keep in mind, Aquarius, these are general readings, not private ones. I'm connecting with a lot of people who identify with Aquarius energy in some way, so I'm going to be getting a lot of messages. Some will hopefully be for you, but others are going to be for the other Aquarians that are watching. You can always check the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information, or if you would like it to be just about you, we can do a private session anytime. Just drop me a line at my email address here, and we can set that up for you. In general, however, see what we got here. I've been trying to situate these for hours now. I don't know. It's Mercury retrograde, so everything just feels a little off, and you know, nothing's quite laying out the way. And anyway, clean slate. That's what we're doing. We're starting with this video. Everything's gonna go smoothly, right? In general, August, in the present energy. So for most of you, this will be end of July going into early August. Others of you, this may be the energy kind of going on whenever you watch this video. Got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Here's what it looks like in the upright in this Cosmic Tarot deck. So in the reverse, there's no defense for something someone's done. It's the first thing. Like, but they may still be trying to defend the indefensible. Like, I set your car on fire, but I mean, you know, let's just stop right there. Now, hopefully that is not, no one set your car on fire, Aquarius, or hopefully you didn't set anyone's car on fire. These energies can always work both ways, because I mean, you may be the one trying to defend the indefensible, but no, I think for most of you, it's somebody who hasn't learned their lesson. That this rune is somebody who keeps repeating the same mistakes. or they're maintaining and doubling down on their position in an incorrect or wrong stance, or not addressing it at all. That could be another thing. Like they're not even going to try to defend it. They're just going to expect you to let them back in your life or forgive them or whatever with no consequences. For some of you, this could be a child. It could be one of your kids, could be a grandchild, could be a younger sibling, a family member, a mate, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Get a lot of people on the table here. So I'm guessing it's probably one of these people for some of you. As we move through, we'll see. But yeah, they do. It's weird that I said clean slate at the beginning, because that is kind of what they want. They want a clean slate, whoever this is. And they don't want to, they want to gloss over or not talk about, or they're going to kind of, again, double down on some sort of wrong-mindedness or wrong behavior or bad behavior or crappy behavior, or which means they didn't learn from it, right? There's this ignoring. If you ignore something, you can't learn from it. You can't glean anything from it. Because you're putting it in a box and kind of putting it on a shelf and not looking at it to figure anything out from it. So, yeah, that's really what I'm getting from this, Aquarius. So the challenge of the month could be connected to this directly. This King of Wands. Now this could be a male or a female, but it's interesting. You've got both the male and female fire sign cards on the table. So yeah, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy associated with these people, or they act like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. They have that sort of energy about them. They may have a lot of fire in their chart or fire sign rising. Unexpectedly, you're dealing with this person. Unexpectedly, they're your challenge. So it's either somebody that, you know, they're just displaying some unexpected behavior, not behaving like themselves. Or showing up again unexpectedly. It could be somebody you haven't heard from in a while, seen in a while. There could be surprises going on in their life. Okay, that's another thing, and it's, but they're coming up as your challenge. So it's either like dealing with them and everything that comes with them. Again, maybe going back to this and the way they kind of don't really acknowledge their mistakes, certainly don't apologize or whatever. But then there's also maybe like it's challenging for you to kind of watch them deal with unexpected things going on in their life. Yeah, for some of you, this could be a spouse. This could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Maybe they are dealing with some difficult family things, or maybe they're having like some career ups and downs. Maybe they lost a job, or they quit a job, or usually with Hagalahs, this is unexpected though. Whatever's happened to them has been out of their control. So it normally would be like, yeah, you were laid off or fired, or your company just closed, or you know, there may be like health issues or crazy things going on in their family, and because you're close to them, it's affecting you. I feel like for many of you though, it is kind of like stuff going on in someone, you know, and this could be your son or daughter too. Again, something unexpected going on in their life that has really kind of rocked their world. It's a challenge to you to maybe because you can't fix it or make it better if it's one of your kids, or your ability to help or fix the problem is limited, and that may be the challenge. There's only so much you can do, and maybe it's just being there for them. But also, depending on past behavior, you may be feeling like, well, there's, you know, I don't know if I can accept this person back in because they're not apologizing, they're not acknowledging the way they behaved before and the way they treated me before. So Yeah, there's this avoidance of that. Or they're minimizing their participation or behavior and blaming it on someone else, blaming it on something else. Well, I was going through a hard time, or it was the drugs, or it was the drinking, or it was the, you know, whatever it is they're dealing with. Now, this could also be a boss. This could be a boss to you, or somebody you report to, a manager. Something unexpected going on with this person, and that's causing them to behave erratically, or just be in a bad mood, or to not be present, or not be at work as much. So you may be having to pick up some of their responsibilities. It's another way this can work. Because again, it's very just kind of general, as this is. Something unexpected happening to someone that's connected to you, that's therefore affecting you or challenging you in some way in August. The help that's going to be available, we've got the Queen of Wands. So again, fire sign energy, Aries, Sag, or Leo. And it could be the same person. Yeah, there's a new beginning with somebody who's disappointed you in the past or let you down in some way. Or a new beginning because someone is disappointing you, not handling their responsibilities, not showing up for work. Maybe this is allowing you to shine, or maybe it's going to allow you to move into that position when they're fired because they're not coming to work. I mean, again, several different ways this is coming through, but there's a lot of luck around yeah, renewing something, new beginnings, new projects, new relationships. This could be an ex to you that is coming back for some of you Aquarians. And all these people are in the upright though. So the only thing that concerns me is this, the not taking responsibility or minimizing or trying to get out of responsibility for something. I do feel the excitement though that this person is back, or that you're hearing from this person again. So I do know that this is someone you care about, Aquarius. It's not, you're not disinterested or apathetic about it. You are feeling feeling excited that you're hearing from them again. And you want a new start. You want a new beginning. You're excited about where this could go. Now this could also be, now if these are two different people, which they could be, this could be a friend of yours saying, hey, I mean, that's great, I'm glad this person is back, but don't forget, and they are going to be helpful reminding you, don't forget what they did, don't forget how they hurt you, or what they did in the past. And don't let them get out of that. Don't let them minimize this. This would be a wise person to listen to. They do seem to have some excellent advice for you here. They're just looking out for you. Like, don't fall victim to this again, or don't, if you see signs of that behavior, shut it down real quick. It does look like this person, I do feel like this person is happy for you though. They're happy this person is back. Like if this is a friend that's advising you, or a relative, or a confidant, they do seem very happy for you that this person has come back. But they're just looking out for you and being like, if I see any signs that they're going back to their old ways or hurting you again, I'm putting on my boxing gloves. You don't mess with the Queen of Wands, okay? She comes out swinging. So, yeah, I do think, just listen to this person, and, understand that they're just looking out for you. They don't want to see you hurt again by this person, or they want you to just be cautious and look out for yourself. Would you have a hard time putting yourself first, Aquarius? You really do, because it's the humanitarian aspect of your sign, where you're always looking at the greater good and how can I help the most people, and you got to include yourself in that group. And I feel like Queen of Wands is just saying, don't forget to do that, Aquarius. Because I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget to make sure you're doing it. What must be accepted? We got the Four of Cups. So, I mean, this is an apology. It is an offer. Is it good enough? For some of you, it might be. For others, not so much. The Four of Cups can often be, it was a half apology. It was okay. I mean, it's an offer that we're not thrilled about, right? Or it's an apology that we're not, it was good enough. For you, it may be good enough, Aquarius. For other people around you, it probably would not be. But yes, you've got Gifu. So this is a relationship. This is a partnership, a love relationship, but it could be any form of love. This could be romantic love. Again, an ex coming back or reuniting with someone from your past. It could also be reuniting with a child, a loved one, a friend you haven't heard from in a long time. Anybody that you have strong emotional attachment to, which covers a lot of bases, right? We all have a lot of people in our lives. But yeah, you are, there is a reunion, there is a partnership, there is a new beginning here. And yeah, there's some sort of apology, there's some sort of, offer of making amends, but I don't, half-hearted is not the word. It's more of, I don't want to be held responsible. I don't want to hear, I just want to skip over this. I don't want to have to hear the bad stuff I did. But I mean, Aquarius, think about what you went through. Everything you went through. I mean, it doesn't warrant like I'm really sorry. Here's why I did, maybe figure out what the questions are that you would want to ask this person. Like, why did you do this? Why? I feel like you need to have those answered, because I feel like some of those have been plaguing you. Why did it end the way that it did? Why did you behave in the way that you did? And what's different now? Like, I really feel like you need to ask those questions. Hold their feet to the fire a little bit. They deserve it. But it's not just because they deserve it. It's because you need these answers in order to move forward with anyone. We all need some sort of resolution before we get, so I'm just like, okay, yeah, you ripped my heart out of my chest, stepped on it and set it on fire, but welcome back. So glad to see you again. We don't have to talk about any of that. I mean, come on. You're just going to resent that later. There's no way to not. That's always going to be bottled up in all these unanswered questions. So ask them. Ask them and listen to this person who's saying, don't let them end so quickly and easily. The outcome, we got another person, Prince of Pentacles. And these are the knights in this deck. So this could be an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Male or female. For many of you, it may be a female, because we've got the female rune Legos coming up. This is a very practical energy, a very logical energy. So this may be like, if this was a family member coming back, this may be other members of the family, and the different ways they're handling it, right? The different ways they're approaching it. You may be the most excited. Everybody else is, I feel like, being very cautious or feeling very, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust this, or I don't know. And this person is being very, we'll see. He doesn't do anything quickly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. He's like, well, we'll see what happens. He's very much more like letting things unfold. I'm not going to rush in. He plays it. He's always got a long game. He's always looking at the long game. He's looking at the long-term outcome, the big picture. And, this could be, this could be your spouse advising you, if this is a kid, a wayward child coming back, well, wait and see. Let's just wait and see. Don't, that's great that they're back, but they need to, we need to be sure it's never going to happen again, or, we need to make sure, we need to get some questions answered. And we need to see how their behavior has improved. We need to see if they are a better person, a different person, if they've grown, if they've, you know, these sorts of things. That's the kinds of things he's going to be saying. He or she would be saying, you know, we'll see. I think is the resounding thing. So you've got some really good people, like whoever this is, whatever this is going on, you've got some really good people. I mean, this could be like, again, if you've reunited with an ex or with someone from your past, perhaps this is the children you share with this ex. It could be, you know, your kids with another partner, and they're just like, well, wait and see, you know. So you have some very good people around you in August giving you some excellent advice, Aquarius, and they're all in the upright. So they all love you, they all care about you, they all have your best interest at heart. They are excited for you, but more cautious, I think, than most of you, because they don't want you to be hurt or taken for a ride or, you know, deceived in any way. So it's kind of that thing where, you know, you've taken such good care of everybody around you, they're wanting to return the favor. So I do feel like it's so good to see that you've got these people that you can rely on, and who have your back and who are going to be looking out for you. Because again, you're not so great at looking out for yourself, Aquarius. It helps to have other people, just giving you feedback or you know, giving you, because occasionally when people do that, you're like, oh, I never thought of it that way. I mean, that happens to me all the time when people, you know, because we are only in our own head. So, I mean, and it's very easy to just kind of think, oh, everybody thinks this way, or everybody feels this way, or you know, and then about this or sees this in a certain way, and then, you know, well, no, that's just not true. So, yeah, you could have that coming out some in August, and you could be kind of having these moments where you're like, oh, I never thought about it that way. And you know, maybe you're right. I should pull my energy back a little bit. But, you know, every circumstance is different. Just make sure you ask the questions you need answers to, because you deserve those answers at the very least, Aquarius. But meet me over on Vimeo. We're going to shuffle the Astrological Oracle. I do want to see if we can get some more wisdom and advice for you, since we have so many people. I mean, I feel like you're going to be getting advice from people around you, and good advice as well. But I do want to see what Spirit would advise. I do feel like Spirit will be speaking through these people, or using these people to kind of impart the wisdom to you as often occurs. But it'll be interesting to see if it's reinforced over there. So that link is below. I'll see you over on Vimeo, and I'll see you back here next month, Aquarius. Thanks for watching.